All right, now this could be somebody's family, community, people you grew up with, something like this. Okay, but it can mainly be family that incorporated, added people in to do this to you. So there were some people who were told that, let's put the deck on anxiety, the Nine of Swords. There were some people who were told that the reason some type of magic, some type of entity wasn't able to affect you or work on you, or the entity couldn't stick to you, it was because of like your light heart, your spirit of forgiveness. Like the fact that when people betrayed you, you let it go, you let it be what it was going to be. You didn't seek revenge, or that you just, the fact that you weren't bitter inside or something like this, you had nothing for it to latch on to. I'm hearing now I got you in my I can't let go of you. Got you shackled in my embrace. I'm latching on to you. Like something wasn't able to latch on to you. It was because of how you lived your life. Like you didn't hold on to grudges. You just, it's that type of energy. So these people felt the need to try to create scenarios to make you bitter, to make you angry, to remind you of your past, so that something could work on you, some type of magic, something could affect you, because you lived your life where you were in this forgiving energy and you were not angry, you were not bitter. It couldn't work. So these people started turning friends against you, trying to get people to hurt you, trying to get people to harm you, is what I'm picking up on. People in your community. The Three of Swords. These people were trying to put you in the energy of heartbreak. 3-3 is here. The age of 33 is here. So they needed you to be sad. They needed you to, they were trying to create emotional pain within you. So they were, for instance, sleeping around with somebody you were dealing with, talking about you intentionally. This was intentional. I'm telling you, this was intentional. This was done intentionally to you. So the things that were done, don't ever be like, oh, why? It was intentional. They did it intentionally. I'm going to say it again. This was done intentional. They needed you to be in a sad, grieving type of energy where your auric field was weak. If you understand where I'm going. The Three of Cups is here. So with the Wheel of Fortune, I don't know why I said the Wheel of Fortune. That's crazy. With the Chariot, when I told y'all, like, so your auric field with this Chariot, I'm thinking about the Merkaba. You see this person's inside of this vehicle. It was something about to weaken your auric field, or to put holes in your auric field so that something could seep in, some type of darkness, some type of entity, something like this could seep in to these holes. But because of your willpower is so strong, stronger than these people thought, because out of all the things that these people have done to you that are in this community, the friends, the gossiping, the lies, the sleeping with your men, your women, everything they did, you kept moving forward. You had this energy of determination. It's like, I don't really care what's going on. Not that you didn't care. You cared, but there's something within you that it's like a calling. So it pulls you in a certain direction. It keeps pulling you despite what's going on around you, despite I'm seeing like the Ten of Swords card, people like stabbing you in your back. Despite that, and I'm getting alchemy energy, you transmuting this energy and using it to push you forward. So in a sense, this same energy, these same betrayals is what you needed. to push you forward, because you're such a beast. You're such a, it's like Mike Tyson in the ring. You hit that man and it's like it just amped that man up to destroy you even more. So it was like these stabs. You could have been very stagnant prior to a lot of these betrayals. It was like it was these betrayals that got your ass going, that really pushed you to succeed. It's like, oh, you think you're going to bring me down? I'll show you. I'll drag you across the football field to the touchdown. I'll drag you there. The devil. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Bondage. This is what I'm telling you. They were trying to keep you bound. And you said, what? Bound who? I'll drag you and all of these demons back to hell and then make my way back to heaven if I got to. So help me God. I'll drag your ass to hell and go back to heaven where I need to be. That's how much power I got in me. You take demons back to hell. I'm trying to tell y'all something. You take demons. You carry demons where they belong. They be running around here torturing people on the earth, and you take their ass back to where they belong, back to hell. I'm getting the energy of Constantine a little bit. That's what I'm getting. These people could have like just gossiped about you, told a lot of lies about you. This shit couldn't stop you. It couldn't stop you. These people that were trying to stop you, though, these were people that had a lot of demons. They had a lot of demons. They like to party. They like to drink. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with, like, I'm not saying that we have never done any of these things, but this is something that these people thrive off of. And they love to do these things. So when you want to do better, it makes them feel inferior. See, when these issues came up, when you had to face the harsh truth, the reality that these people around you did not love you, they did not fuck with you, and they were trying to hurt you, you didn't run and hide. You faced them, honestly. You just faced it. It is what it is. This is this is that, this is that. You ain't lie to yourself. You ain't lie to yourself. The children don't lie to ourselves. It is what it is. And it ain't what it ain't. That shit was the momentum to push you forward. Woo! I'm trying to tell you something. The Five of Wands in the reverse. You could have been the type of person that didn't really want to face the things that you knew about these people, because you didn't really like conflict. Like, you wanted peace. You wanted to keep the peace. You didn't really want to argue with people. So you might know that somebody was gossiping about you. Somebody had did something to you. These people were betraying you. But you didn't really want to face it. You was kind of going along to get along, because you didn't like the conflict. Like, you didn't want to argue, and it's like I know you be talking about me, but whatever. You know what I mean? It may have hurt you, but it's like, it's whatever. You know what I mean? Type of energy here with this Five of Wands in the reverse. And you may have had to face the harsh reality that you were sacrificing your own needs to get along and go along with these people. And yet, I know if you didn't do it, you had to cut these people the fuck off. I'm telling you, I know if you didn't do it, you got to do it. The Fool. I feel like you had to go into the energy of releasing these people. Like, you just had to release these motherfuckers. Like, you were being guided to release these people, to get away from these people, whoever they were on. And you may not even had a plan. You could have just had to just trust. Pick up your bag and go. You could have had to. And I feel like getting away from these people has brought you some type of fresh start. Exactly. The World card. Completion. You ended some type of cycle. You closed out some type of cycle with these people. A major karmic cycle. And this is marking a milestone of achievement, because the average people can't do this. You're being celebrated for this. Because the average person can't just walk away from everything and everyone they've ever known and go at life. Woo! That emotion, it just hit me. Woo! I got the chills. Y'all probably can't see it, but the average individual, they can't just walk away from everybody, everything they've ever known, and just go at life alone. Do you know what it takes? I'm sure you do. Most people will stay stuck just to have people, even if these people are their detriment or their downfall. Oh, that's my family. Oh, this, that, and third. Why these people are the reason that they are losing every bit of them fucking selves and they can't get anywhere in life. You had to look at some shit and realize why you were stuck. Is it because I'm codependent? Is it because I'm codependent on these people even though I know they're not good for me? Is it because of some type of addictions? Is it because of some type of childhood wounds? You had to be honest with yourself. You know what I mean? You had to go into your shadow. You had to do that shadow work, family. The Five of Pentacles is here on the Chariot. Harmony. You had to, when I tell you, whoo, Jesus, don't get me emotional. Whew. When I told you, you had, the average person can't just say fuck everything and go at life alone and trust in the divine. You had to do that shit with nothing and nobody. I'm hearing, cause honey, it's a magical life. This is what showed you the divine, the divinity in things, the universe. You had to trust in the divine. You had to really just put your all in. Like, God, I need you. I need you. I'm hearing, need you for the old me. Need you for my sanity. Need you to remind me where I come from. Can you remind me of my gravity? You thought you just felt like you were just losing it all. You felt alone, isolated. You could be in that energy right now. Keep trusting in God. I'm telling you, keep trusting in the universe. Keep telling yourself, it's all working out for my good. Cause everything is working together for my good. Listen, I remember I was at the bus stop the other day after dropping my son off, and I had my headphones on, and I was listening to it's called Elevation Worship, and it's called Make a Way. And I remember getting that download about sometimes you gotta block out the noise, and you just have to. I will put that on, and I will keep singing that. I will keep singing that and blocking out the noise, because I'm not looking at the external. I'm going within. I'm tapping into God, and when I open my eyes, everything in the external is gonna rearrange itself for my good. Sometimes you gotta block out the noise, family. But you spent a period of time being alienated. You had to jump into this energy alone. You had to go at it alone. No money, no nothing. No money, no nothing. You felt alone. You felt like you could have literally been homeless. You could have just felt completely alone. That shit is making... They don't know what you went through, family, but I know. Because I've been there. I've been there, family. I had my son, but it's even worse sometimes when it's with your kids, because you feel like a failure to your kids. So it's even worse when you got your kids. I'm trying to tell you something. You're going into a period of harmony, coming into a period of partnership. But you first had to be, like, you had to be broken by the ones that you thought loved you. You had to be broken by it's like your whole life was shattered. Like you were, somebody's name could be Richard. You were hurt by the ones who you thought was supposed to love you. So your whole construct that you have had, a belief system that your family is supposed to love you, your family is supposed to support you, it was completely shattered. Completely shattered. Because as far as you were concerned, all of your betrayals, all of your pain came from those people. It came from those people. You've completed some type of cycle, and there's going to be people that are like you, partnerships that are for you, that are going to come together. And there's also something about you losing friends, you losing partnerships. You lost all that to gain it in the most authentic way. To be somewhere where people deserved you. And I'm trying to tell you, on the devil and the fool is the hermit. Because you had to go into that shadow. You had to go into that shadow, family. And this is why with that devil, something couldn't be bound to you. Because you're always doing the shadow work. You're not really playing the blame game. And even if you do, you quickly realize that no one's to blame. You're always bringing yourself back into balance. You're always transmuting energy. This is what it's like, you do this shit in your sleep. You do this shit. You're just I want to call you a light worker. But it's like you're a dark worker. Because you work in the darkness. You thrive in the darkness. You transmute the dark to the light. You bring things from the dark into the light. You bring people from the dark into the light. You just, things that you want to hide, you don't let it hide. You bring it out and you say, this is why I am the way I am, or this is why, and this is the truth of the matter. I can blame this person, I can blame that person, but this is the truth of the matter. You see it for what it is. You spent a lot of time in solitude. And I told you with this Fool card, you know, just being in this energy with the Five of Pentacles, like, I feel like you went through like a 10-year, probably even longer, maybe most of your life. Like you were going through some type of karmic cycle. And you like, what did I do to deserve this? You had some things you needed to balance out, family. There were some things you needed to balance out in order for you to move into this new cycle and not fuck it up. Which reminds me of when people win millions and millions of dollars when they have not done the proper shadow work and they have not worked through things and they just squander it. God wanted to make sure you didn't squander these blessings, family. But this is the energy of, I told you, like, God, I'm hearing of not another second, not another minute, not an hour or another day, but at this moment with my arms outstretched, I need you to make way. As you have done so many times before. He said, through a window or an open door, I stretch my hands to thee. come rescue me. I need you right away. Man, you don't know. That man, he said, not another second, not another minute. Took him in a point where you was like, I need you now. Like, I need you now. Not an hour or another day. And every time you needed God, he gave you a surge of energy to go forward. But at this moment, with my arms outstretched, listen. But at this moment, with my arms outstretched, you see the sun, the Most High. I need you to make a way. Man, this shit is hitting me so hard, like I can't even, family. I can't even. Jeez. This has turned you into a warrior, family. Somebody that's ambitious. Somebody that is daring. Because of all that you've been through, and you know that you made it through. It's kind of like you're ready for what's next. You feel like you have the keys of what's next. You know, when you get in this energy of the Nine of Swords, it's easy for you to if not, you know what I mean? It's like after you were spiraling out of control and losing it all, your hope had been renewed. Your hope, it was all an illusion. These things that we see on the external, they're illusions. Fear, false evidence appearing real. It's all illusions. Things are not as they appear. It has to do with your subconscious programmings. And this is why you had to do that shadow work. Because when you have these ideologies or these thought forms, these things that you think of the way life goes or the way things will continue to happen to you, it's constantly creating that for you. That's what the subconscious is known to do. So when you change those thinkings in the way that you're thinking, so for instance, nothing is happening for me. I don't care if it's you getting evicted from somewhere. This is not happening. Nothing is happening to me. It's all happening for me. You don't know why, but it's happening. And most of the time, it's because where you've been too stagnant. You've been holding on for too long. In order for divinity to do what divinity does and to bring certain things together for the good of all, you need to be moved somewhere else. And you're not going. So they have to create these, what you call tower moments, in order to move you in certain situations. But no matter what it is, even when people try to create your downfalls, 333, a lot of the Most High is only allowing it because the Most High has something better for you anyway. And that's what people tend to see. Making plans. The Most High is making plans for you. Making plans for you. Need you to be somewhere, to leave someplace, to go somewhere else. Because your harvest is there. Something is there for you. And you know, to get results, it requires hard work. Dang, man. They done put me in this energy. Baby, I've been making plans for you. If there's a question of my heart. Father is here. It could be something about a father. Or something about an ancestral passage. Somewhere your ancestors were guiding you to go. You got it. Or let me see. It don't belong to anyone but you. If there's a question of my heart. Queen B. You got it. I feel like you're in this new energy. You're in this new energy. You're moving toward it. As soon as you can get in this energy of trusting the divine and going with the flow. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, these people were working together. They were working together. Look, talking shit about you, gang stalking you, ganging up on you. This is the type of energy. You had people who left you hanging. You felt like you were left hanging. It could also be the energy of you leaving these people hanging, leaving a situation hanging. Queen B. Not talking to people anymore. You know what I'm saying? We got bad habits. Maybe you had to cut these people off because they had bad habits. Or maybe when you were around these people, you had bad habits. You were facing some type of addictions. You know what I'm saying? We got haunted. Memories, flashbacks. You could have been having flashbacks. Trauma, side effects is here. Something about the side effects of the drugs. Like, you had to leave it all behind. And there's a lot of, you know, you could have been having flashbacks of things that happened to you when you were a child. This is a lot of trauma you had to work through, man. You healing. This is called healing. This is what it is. You're on a path to healing. For some of you, you could have been facing withdrawal. Literally withdrawal. Nobody knows what you went through. I'm hearing nobody knows what I go through. All this bullying you experienced. Wish you can put yourself inside my shoes. I got friends that ain't friends no more. They don't understand the life I chose. See the money and the fame. You could have issues with your spouse or your partner. You could have, maybe some of you had a spouse or partner that committed suicide, or you was in the energy where you just wanted to go. Maybe some of you actually tried to do that to yourselves, and you're healing. You've healed from it, or you are healing. It can hurt anyone you love. Got some people that depend on me, and I can't give up. They don't know what I'm going through. They don't know what I'm going through. You could have been in the energy of feeling ashamed of yourself. These people could have made you feel embarrassed. We got jealousy. You could have had a lot of jealous people around you. Maybe having affairs. You could have found out they were having affairs with your people. You know what I mean? People who was trying to dig up dirt on you. Spread your business. Nobody saw the struggle. They just seen the reward. They focused on the peace, but they never saw the war. Homies I started with, they ain't make it to the end. They used to be my brothers. Now we ain't friends. Player, I'm telling you, you could have dealt with a lot of karmic relationships. Sleeping around with people abusing you. You know what I mean? You could have dealt with a lot. And a lot of people, they ain't see the struggle. They just seen the reward. They focused on the peace, but they never saw the war. You understand what I'm telling you? Could be something about a lawyer. Somebody could be a lawyer, or maybe you've had to go to court behind certain situations with lovers and people and fighting and karmics. We got female and careerists. Maybe you dealt with a lot of cunning people. Picked a lot of bad lovers through your traumas. Dating your daddy, who knows? People from out of jail. Maybe you went to jail. You damn sure went to hell. Ain't make it to the end. They used to be my brothers. Now we ain't friends. Long as I'm putting goods on it, be all good. But when I tell them that I can't, he's the first to go. So a lot of this could have been because these people wanted something to affect you, something to work on you, or something like this. I see Komet. So there could be something about Komet here. They used to be mother. Now we ain't friends. I seeing Christ consciousness, mind over matter. For some of you, there could be a family that collab with your ex. There could also be something about your family origins or something like this. So we have holy fire hotter than the hellfire. Like, you went through the holy fire. The purification. The spell work did the opposite of what they wanted it to do. They wanted it to break you. It built you. You hear me? Secret agenda. For some of you, it says your parents hooked this person up with a witch or a warlock. And then we have very rare gifts. For some of you, it activated some type of very rare gifts within you. For some of you, you have a jealous mother. You're somebody that's very loved. In the spirit realm, you have many fighting for you. You may get messages through channel music. Father. And father came up in the other one. So it could be something about a jealous mother and a father. Or maybe there was a jealous mother that was jealous of how your father loved you. Oh, wow. It says karmic father. And then it says they are not your biological father. These people came for the wrong one. So we have mastermind and we have curse removal. Somebody could be trying to get a curse removed off of them. Yeah, there's something about your family origins that's a lie for some of you. Only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So these people could have been doing daily spell work on you. Prayer works. Psalms 141. Let the wicked fall into their own traps while I walk away unharmed. I see over my dead body. I also see buried your picture in a graveyard. All the lies they told on you are coming to light. People see this person as the pathological liar they are. It could be a fight that broke out amongst these people. Somebody could have been tracking you. Real life stalking. So there's something about somebody tracking somebody. Like real life stalking somebody. Clear cognizance. You may very well know this. And you could be a divine feminine. Somebody's name could be Mikey. And we got last night. So something could have been happening last night. We got Thoth here. Melissa. We got Force of Nature. We also have felony charges. So there could be some people getting some type of felony charges. And we have they're experiencing paranormal activity from black magic. And we got surrounded by dangerous enemies. Danger. I feel like you were surrounded by a bunch of enemies, man. For some of you, you heal from some type of poison. And they say, be still, God got this. Telepathic communication. So you could be getting some type of telepathic communication. And it just reminded me that I have actually a message from Orion that I want to give. Matthew 13:42 and 43. Egyptian ancestors is here. Somebody could have hexed a clothing item of yours. Joseph from the Bible. Y'all remember the story of Joseph from the Bible, right? Somebody could be trying to track you with murder on their mind. I'm going to sit them to the side to do another reading on that. But generational curse. You were here to break some type of generational curse. And Joseph from the Bible. So Joseph's family, they betrayed him. They betrayed him. And they tried to sell him into... like they sold him to become a slave or some shit like that. But then I believe he ended up becoming a he used his gifts to work alongside the Pharaoh. Hold on, family. Yeah, so he definitely was sold into slavery. That's what it was. But Joseph's dreams. He dreams of his brother Sheaves bowing to his, and the sun, moon, and stars bowing to him, which angers his brothers. Sold into slavery. His jealous brothers throw him into a pit and then sell him to a trader heading to Egypt. House of Potiphar. House of Potiphar. He prospers as a servant, but is falsely accused by Potiphar's wife and imprisoned. interpreting dreams in prison. He correctly interprets the cupbearer and baker's dreams, Pharaoh's dreams. He interprets Pharaoh's dreams about 7 years of plenty and 7 years of famine, and is made second in command over Egypt. So then he ended up reuniting with that family, and I believe the family was in they were starving, and Joseph forgives his brothers and brings his family to settle in Egypt. That's what happened. So your family betrayed you. Like, there's no way out. Mommy issues. There could be somebody with some type of mommy issues that's stalking you. But we been planning this insurance scam since you were a child. 444. For some of you, there was some type of insurance scam that these people was planning. And it says trying to set someone up. So they could have been trying to set you up. Family collab with an ex. Joanna is here. Did a ritual last night over a divine union. That was like the last read I just put on the other page. Moon magic. Some type of moon magic was being done. I definitely feel like you outwitted the devil. Outwitting the devil. Curse removal. This is why something was removed, or it couldn't stay on you, and now somebody else needs to remove this curse from them because this thing couldn't attach. For somebody need to get a DNA test on their father or something like that. I see gave them AIDS, but we have mental illness and very demonic. Some voodoo priest is marked for death. There's a voodoo priest that was doing some type of dark spell work on you. Very demonic spell work. This person has some type of mental illness, or they was trying to cause you a mental illness. People telling this person, you're on your own now. You on your own doing that damn spell work. And now they marked for death. They know God is real now. Yeah, there's a karmic groupie here. Somebody telling that karmic groupie, you on your own. Because this person, they're very high ranked. Raw power. Starseed. This person is a starseed. They're high ranked. They're very powerful. They come from a very powerful lineage. They come from the sun. This person comes from the sun. Alright, family. I'm going to come back and do some more. I see spiritual cleanse. And I see, yeah, dark night of the soul. You made it through the dark night of the soul. And that ain't easy, family. If you guys would like to donate to the channel, everything is appreciated. Or hype the video. My Cash App is the number 5, the letter D, Harmony. That's 5D Harmony. My PayPal is at Angelic Wisdom 444. That's at Angelic Wisdom 444. If you would like to Zelle me, you could send me an email, or you could possibly write it in the comments. You guys are greatly appreciated. I love y'all. Peace. Namaste.